Good morning on this June 25th, 2025. A very interesting morning for me today. I've had another initiation into even a deeper level of consciousness, closer to the monadic singular mind. Those events when in the 3D world of ego, what we call drama, when friendships and connections suddenly dissolve or break up, we can treat that from the ego realm with being hurt because we identify with somebody with an identity, because I have a self-image, and ego is going to treat it as being hurt. But at another level, at my monadic singular consciousness, the consciousness of Source, the experience felt like, if you've ever watched the movie The Matrix, with the green screen, with the green numbers, the codes running on the screen. Well, I see it as a glitch. Suddenly, the 1's and 0's that we perceive as connection and friendships, they glitched. And the friendship, that which I thought was a friendship, that which I thought was mutual, sharing a mutual space of consciousness, disappeared overnight. The codes dissolved, and what I perceived to be connection and friendship was just a simulation. With one glitch of these 1's and 0's, it disappeared, it dissolved. And that has made me realize that no matter how beautiful this physical reality is, it's like a really high-end Super Mario game. And as beautiful as nature is, as beautiful as Mother Earth is, I finally know what it means, what the word hologram or simulation means. I've heard people talk about those terms, use those terms for several years, and I couldn't wrap my mind around it because I was too much identified with my ego. Ego cannot see the code. Ego sees the green trees. Ego sees the objects, that beautiful dog over there. But once you see the code in the matrix, in the simulation, you know it's not real. Like I say, it's a beautiful Super Mario game, high-tech, not the version from the 80s with the pixels, but it's a high-tech AI. You could almost call it AI. The simulation is so real feeling and real looking that we can't see the 0's and the 1's. But yesterday I saw the 0's and the 1's. I saw them disappear as one reality, disappeared overnight. So I have gotten a stronger and greater, deeper awareness of this illusion. And eventually, I see this now in the progression. At first, my ego thought it was awakened. First, I awakened to the soul part of me, but that's still in duality. And if I can reference my what's my diagram with the concentric circles from the other day. I'll post it. I'll show you here in this video. I have to reference it again. Everything, all 7 dimensions, all 7 spheres, all 7 frequencies are still part of the simulation. So even if you have connection to archangels and guides and loved ones and spirit guides and Jesus and Mary Magdalene and all those, guess what? They're all 0's and 1's in the simulation. They are not real. But it doesn't help me tell you that, because your mind, you cannot see this until you experience the glitch in your matrix. And suddenly you see the 1's and the 0's. And you shake your head in bewilderment and thought, I thought it was real. Right? And I owe an apology to my friend Steve Concella. I want to mention him publicly for misunderstanding when he said nothing here is real. I get it now. I get it now. Once you have had your perception opened through the singular mind, you're going to be in this simulation. You're going to play the game with the open eye, with the singularity consciousness, and you're just that observer. Again, all terms, observer, the witness, all terms that I've heard for many, many times, and it didn't really make impact until I had this experience with this glitch, with my friend dissolving into 0's and 1's. It was all just illusion. And any connection you may have today might just dissolve tomorrow, and that will probably shock you in bewilderment and consternation and confusion, but you will see behind the simulation. You will see the code. I am not real. This avatar called Renee, it's not real. It's a play character, which the singularity uses to construct this video game, this Super Mario game, where we are chasing mushrooms and turtle shells, right? So, happy playing, collecting your gems, mushrooms, and turtle shells. It's not real.